When we print logos onto badges, we've got two processes we can use. We can either screen print or digital print. And we're often asked why would we use one rather than the other. With screen printing, we are applying inks onto the badge, and each of those inks is for each individual colour. The main difficulty with screen printing is it's a very specialist task. It takes longer than digital printing to produce because the screens have to be made up, and we actually need a specialist screen printer to produce actually do the screen printing. With digital printing, it's a much faster process. We print from using a standard inkjet printer onto specialist paper, which then using a heat press we seal the image onto the badge, which means that we can produce a badge in a matter of minutes. The difficulty is that it doesn't produce the colours in exactly the same way as an ink would do, because we can actually mix those inks to exactly the specification that you require. Whereas you can probably know that if you're printing out onto a printer or looking at colours on a monitor, these vary, and that can actually happen when using digital printing. We can get very, very close, but it's not as accurate as it would be with the Pantone references that we use for screen printing. Also, if you've got a badge or a logo which has got many, many colours in, then digital printing is a far cheaper process, because with screen printing we actually have to print each colour by colour. Some logos also include tints, and with tints we can't use screen printing because screen printing can only produce blocks of colour. So tints, if your logo has tints in it, particularly if people have if they have a crest or something which is very detailed, includes lots of colours, then we would always digital print. So the net result is, if you want the best and you've got the time, then we would always screen print your logo. If you want something quickly or your logo is particularly complicated, then we use digital printing.
For more information, go to www.probadge.com.